Rutherford, New Jersey, as we'll see a team from the American, the Navy Midshipmen. And the Black Knights will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Midshipmen offense is on the field to start this game. Army ran all over Navy in the last meeting. The Cadets winning in a blowout.
Army really handled everything so great. All this that goes into this game, their stage, all the pageantry before, they handled it very businesslike, and they took care of Navy, and Navy has heard about it for 364 days.
Well, obviously Navy then, David, they have to come out and they've got to be able to handle their emotions. You know, both academies.
Turning it on! And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got him.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Navy quick to the line. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Bringing the heat. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. So the Army Black Knights offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Let's look at the big picture for Army. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
That's caught. It's Thompson. Breaks into the open. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On target. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays.
Touchdown, Black Knights! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. And the extra point makes it 7-3.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab, it's Kent. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Navy will have to punt it away.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Leaves it with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. This rivalry started in 1890 when Dennis Mikey, for whom the stadium at West Point is named, talked Navy into playing a game in the Mids, blew him out.
And since that first blowout, obviously, this has been an unbelievable rivalry. So many things about it, honoring the fallen, the march on, the battle of the bands. So many of these things have gone back and forth. But, Jesse, the football is phenomenal. Old school offenses that will hit you right in the mouth.
It's pretty cool, too, when you think about the history of this rivalry, because back in the day, these were 2 of the best programs in college football. There have been national championships. There have been Heisman trophies. Not necessarily the same thing today, but when you think about great rivalries in the sport, this is it right here.
And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. A strike downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Army!
so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go with a direct snap. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Under fire. He's got his man across the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On the run, it's Hodges. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He'll take a deep shot here. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Push down for the tackle.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board there.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, they call this America's game because no matter who you root for, you're captivated by this.
Well, and this is just one of those games I think always just stands out just because of the way it looks, right? It's all the uniforms in the stands. It's the pageantry. It's the history of this game. It's the style of football these two teams play as well. It just means so much to these players.
It's so cool, and it's saved for after the Heisman Trophy, after the championship games, when they get the spotlight on them, a well-deserved spotlight for what they do for everyone out there across this country.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Black Knights want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Black Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Black Knights!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Baker. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They'll start this drive from the 42. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and threw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
He might want another play. On 3rd down, going up top. He fires one deep over the middle. Touchdown, Army! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And here comes the Navy offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just
There he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Hodges. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Wants to throw. It's Hodges. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, and he wants to throw it. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the big fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Here the pressure. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. He'll throw it, and it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. This time it's complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll try to run for it. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ware. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ware. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gets rid of it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Pocket breaking down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. The corners are walked up tight. He breaks a tackle. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd down, and this offense is is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Steps away to find some room.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Now, don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Now from inside the red zone. Snagged in the middle. It's Hodges. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll go back to the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Oh, they're after him! And they fail to hook up on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Right down the boulevard. Are forced to settle for the field goal. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Catch in the middle. It's Landry. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Black Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. In the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's caught downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw. Makes the catch. It's Ware. Bounced off his feet.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Grab in the backfield. It's Landry. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Black Knights! And the punishment has been extended. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum.
Looking for a deep man. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. At the 30.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing Pat.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Army! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Gives it on the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Baker. Grab behind the line, it's Clayton. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down at the 41. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll pull it on the read. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys. Those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe defensive linemen with.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged out of the air. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got it. 1st down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Rush is on him. And the pressure was too much. They goes up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass, it's Baker. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Oh, the ball squirts out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. How about this defense slamming the door shut with a fumble recovery, and the offense should be able to run out the clock from here. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. The Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Still looking on the move. Fires on the move. Working on the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
And the Black Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Baker. He's going up top here late in the game. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Perhaps you're not aware, the Army actually has more votes than the Navy, and today they also had more points. And as a result, they will celebrate a